Hey guys, I'm Sdanwolf. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another After Dark episode with Sdan. And I wanted to kind of just really, almost pick your all's brains about, do you think it's a realistic possibility? Now, really just, level with me here. Just be honest. Do you think an Epic Universe DLC would ever be in our future? I find it hard to believe with the Jurassic World evolution relationship, if you call it that. I just don't understand why we couldn't get an Epic Universe, DLC expansion, whatever. Like the relationship with the studio and essentially Universal Creative, it's already there. Like, you're making a dinosaur game out of it. And a lot of people say, like, well, we wouldn't get that because, like, as far as like dinosaurs go, like, people will say or have told me, we'll never get a dinosaur DLC or a Jurassic World DLC because they need that in Jurassic World Evolution. They'll never do that crossover. And my question is, why? Like, why couldn't they go to Universal and be like, listen, we can make you money, we can make you royalties on two fronts. We can you can let us put your stuff and develop your IP in our Planet Coaster game, and we can also develop Jurassic World Evolution 3 using your IP. And like, I don't know why you can't kill two dinosaurs with one stone. Why can't you kill two dinosaurs with one asteroid right there? I've never understood why that relationship, like, as far as the community goes, always seems like a non-starter, like that wouldn't happen. I think that if you would give the Planet Coaster 2 players any type of Jurassic World, Rebirth, Dominion, whatever, Jurassic Park, DLC, like, I think that would absolutely be a license to print money. Like, people would be literally standing here with their wallets open, ready to buy that DLC. And don't even get me started on Dark Universe. Like, could you imagine if our first Planet Coaster 2 Spooky Pack was a Dark Universe pack with, Monsters Unchained, Curse of the Werewolf, the Darkmoor Village pieces, like that really dark, gritty, burnt. What is the even like as far as the restaurant goes, the Burning Blade Tavern, like, with the big windmill in Planet Coaster 2 on fire, via VFX. Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic, Super Nintendo World. That you would probably run into issues with that just because Nintendo is kind of just kind of so weird about their IP and that stuff. I don't think, probably wouldn't let another game company necessarily come in and create a bunch of Nintendo IP in the Planet Coaster 2 world. Maybe, but I would just figure that would be kind of harder to work out. Or like the core Epic Universe, Celestial Park and Stardust Racers, Luna Pizza. Just think what I want you to do from this video. We love these speculation videos. Just put on your Universal Creative cap and just let me know if you think an Epic Universe DLC is ever in our playing cards. And not just, like I say Epic Universe DLC, but look how many times you could break that up between the different lands. Like, you could run through 4, 5 DLC cycles just on Epic Universe. I mean, you could do Islands of Adventure. Like, all my point is on this video is, why not lean into that Universal Creative relationship more? And then, of course, there's an argument out there that I know a lot of you guys will make, be like, no, we don't need all that IP. Let them create new, fun, DLCs and expansions and themes on their own. Well, they kind of did that, and they've kind of gotten a lot of blowback with going so micro niche, Viking, mythological, aquatic. Even though a lot of us are getting along really, really well with those themes, they were very, very niche. Obviously taking a turn from spooky, western, pirate, sci-fi, fantasy, and now, of course, too, we know that they're going to look into bringing those in for us now, because a lot of the community was, really, really vocal, and for good reason, wanting some of the OG themes back. So we know that those are being looked into. But I'm more so talking about on a DLC plane, that epic universe relationship. I could 100%, particularly now that water parks are involved, a Volcano Bay DLC one day, or Atlantis DLC with giant bronze, Atlantis statues, new columns, new wall pieces, new roof pieces. I don't think you guys can argue we are severely lacking in like roof pieces right now. That can 100% stand to be beefed up in that tab. Going back to Dark Universe, with the Darkmoor Village and those like burnt wall pieces, burnt roofs, creepy wells, opens up the door for an entirely new set of creepy foliage, the big giant, like almost dead, burnt looking oak trees, and kind of like the really thick, thorny underbrush for your spooky sections. But yeah, like I said, lean into that universal relationship. Volcano Bay, Epic Universe, Islands of Adventure. Who knows what kind of stuff they could come up with, on that. But yeah, I think they're a little trigger shy right now with the DLC, with, obviously all kind of what happened with that first little weird one that they picked, and that weird little rollout that they did. I think they're a little DLC gun shy right now. And, that's it kind of sucks a little bit for us that are playing the game and enjoying it, because it almost means now that we have to wait longer while they throw out these while they throw out these free updates for everybody. And I've always said that's kind of a weird road to go down, because there are going to be people 3 or 4 years from now, when if the game's still being developed, they're going to be coming out with DLCs 3 years from now, and you're going to have a crowd of people out there that are going to say, they should have released this with the base game. We know they should have done this 6 years ago. So, I don't think they should go down that road necessarily of pushing DLC back indefinitely, because they'll never win that fight. And all they'll do is run off players like us, who will get tired of not having new themes and new pieces to play with. And then, a lot of those people that are complaining that have turned off, and they're not even playing the game right now anyway, as opposed to us that are trying to make it work with the pieces we have, and that are still trying to, have fun and make the best of it. But, there definitely is an argument out there that the game is not in a state right now for a lot of people where they should be dumping a bunch of DLC already. I'll give you guys that. Like, even though I am playing it, I'm still having, a really good bit of fun with it. I definitely understand there are, people out there that can't enjoy the game right now. It was a little hard on one of you guys gave me some interesting clarification when I was kind of not dogging you console players last time, but when I was saying, like, I don't understand what console players are meaning. I know that, yeah, if you have a lower tiered PC, you might have problems, or if you're trying to play on a laptop, I could understand you crashing. But what is the deal with all these PlayStation people, like, having issues Well, somebody come in the comments and they're like, well, dude, it's not that we can't play it. It's that there are a lot of scenarios with PlayStation and Xbox right now, like as far as laying down certain pieces or like, moving the camera in a certain direction that is crashing the console systems. And, people weren't being specific about that. And that's I didn't know that that's what you meant. So not to take away or say that, you console players are, lying or crying about this, but somebody came in and gave me some more information and gave me some perspective on it, that the PlayStation game, like, they are experiencing a lot of crashes as they're doing different things within the game. And so that makes a lot of sense now that, it's kind of been explained to me like that. And that is definitely something that they need to work on, squashing those console bugs. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump in here and do a little After Dark with you. I know that name sounds a little weird now in hindsight, but it's too late. We got to go with it now. Sdan After Dark. And but yeah, let me know your thoughts. I've come here to pick your brain about the Epic universe. Planet Coaster 2 universe, and if you guys think that could ever happen. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump on out of here. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya!